Going rogue once again, better get the plans ready. My hand steady on the trigger, you may fire when ready. I Badada on the mic, smiling at the chaos. This force is with me, give me one day, I'll come back like a skid.
What's up everybody, Shadow Ninja here, and welcome back to Rage Quit. For this video, we are going to be doing a part 4 of what needs to change in Star Wars Battlefront 2. It's been a while since we've done one of these, but the Obi-Wan and Geonosis hype is real, and there are still a couple of things that need tweaking, so let's just jump right into this. So the first thing on our list is probably the most glaring problem in the game as of right now, and that is General Grievous. He looks awesome, he sounds great, his lightsabers do massive amounts of damage, but 2 of his abilities simply don't work. That's right, after nearly 10 months in development, he couldn't even be released 100% bug-free. His Saber Thrust and Unrelenting Advance ability are just simply broken. They either deal little to no damage upon activation, or their animations don't work, bugging out Grievous even more. And there's even a possibility to go into an infinite Naruto sprint when using Thrust Surge, and the enemies always see Grievous's Unrelenting Advance animation bugged out. I mean, come on DICE, you got everything else right. Our second change is going to be the emotes. Once in a while I'll perform an emote and the audio simply won't kick in. The animation works all of the time, but more than half of the time the voice lines don't activate. This isn't a personal issue, as I've seen the same thing happen to enemies and allies alike. This is better than not being able to perform an emote at all like the previous bug, but nonetheless still needs to be fixed. Change number 3. The lightsaber is not doing any damage. I've noticed that this is predominantly occurring with Grievous, but I've also noticed that the first hit of a lightsaber by various heroes does not register any damage whatsoever, even when you connect attacks and stumble your enemy. This happens to me a lot while playing as Luke Skywalker, and it's very annoying in Galactic Assault when you hit a bad guy, and then he rolls away and you get lasered because your lightsaber isn't doing any damage. Number 4, the speeder bikes. Turkish Delight from the Star Bazaar said it best when he stated that it's really cheesy how you can get in a 200 or so battle point vehicle that is literally a designated hero killer, having the ability to run over heroes and defeat them even by simply touching them while they're moving. Do I get in a 200 battle point speeder and rack up kills, or do I spend 600 for a hero on Endor? It isn't very balanced, and I understand that DICE is introducing bark speeders on Geonosis, so I hope their mechanics are different when it comes to collision damage against heroes. Number 5. That damn officer class. Listen, I play as officer almost 100% of the time, but even I can admit when my preferred playstyle is a little OP. Some people gripe about the battle command, how much boost it gives you, and how many points you get for helping your teammates out. That's completely fine to me because you should be able to be rewarded for dedicating an ability slot towards support, kinda like in Battlefield where you get to put down med packs or ammo. Some people complain about the turret, but in my personal experience, most of the time, my turret just beeps at enemies annoyingly and doesn't fire a single shot, so I don't care about changing that either. But those flash grenades, man. Whew, I recently played on Takodana in Galactic Assault, and I shit you not, the whole match was spent recovering from flash grenades blinding me out of nowhere. That sucks, and there was already said to be a nerf to the flash grenade, but honestly, it doesn't need to blind you for 30 seconds because it separates into like 5 different flashbangs and literally whites out your entire screen while the enemy officer shoots you down and does the same to another enemy over and over again until they get enough battle points to be a hero. Like, please change it. Like I said, I use the officer, and even I can admit that this is broken. Alright, lightning round with a bunch of other stuff that needs to be fixed for the sake of time and not boring you to death with my wannabe developer mindset. Alright, heroes and infantry getting thrown into an awkward corner of the map and rolling on the ground indefinitely and uncontrollably, either by a grenade or force power. Boba Fett's jetpack should have more resistance to explosive shot and Wookiee bowcasters instead of hurtling to the ground at 100 miles per hour, and please increase his health by 100. Chewbacca's bowcast would be the only exception to this rule. Darth Vader's force choke doesn't always work. Luke's force push never works. Finn's Deadeye ability has the tendency to auto-aim at the wrong enemy. The assault class weapons all suck. The AT-RT still sucks. The LAAT gunship really sucks. I hope in their Conquest-style game mode they let us fly in it like a battlefield helicopter. Tauntauns are clunky and have poor controls, and terrain movement is awkward. After playing a couple matches of arcade and then hopping into a multiplayer game after, the end screen doesn't show any progression, placements, credit count, nothing. Doesn't even show the victory post screen. And to top it all off, make the Kashyyyk and Felucia troopers canon accurate. Oh my god, they look bad. And those spawn-in timers, like 7 seconds to be a hero after you die, that's a little ridiculous. But that's all I got for you guys today. Fairly simple and small changes for the most part, but they definitely add up. Thank you guys for watching, and go check out some of my other videos, and definitely go check out the Star Bazaar. He and I have very similar methods of making Battlefront videos, so I thought I'd just shout him out. Thank you all again, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.
Army of troopers waits at the door patiently for my command. This rap shit and I make a better team than chewing in hand. Damn, standing up, these rebels ain't got a chance. Needless to say, I'm grievous. I'm coughing up a sample of hot Boba Fett flows that'll make you say no disintegrations. Patience, young Padawan, when I say I wanna be the greatest.